it was normal, but yeah, no, you're 100% right. But he did. I don't think he. I mean, they would have done something about it if they did. All right. So, yo, so you're looking for cool places to work in, like you just want a job. Okay. Um, do you know any Spanish? Okay, but you're not bilingual. Okay. So we're gonna get you a job. I'm serious. So you want to work at California Pizza Kitchen, but dog, there aren't any. So there's got to be other cool places to work. Dude, you know where I would work if I were you? 100%. This is where you should work. Is In and Out. And what happened? Wait, just one moment. I want to hear what you're saying, or I want to hear. Oh, okay. So you already applied this time. Good on you, dog. Isn't that something? There's there's a phrase. There's a phrase. Great minds think alike. And I'm going to tell you what. People who are at internet are really, really happy people. So good on you. Okay. Where else could you apply? There, I can tell you that a good place to work. Uh, did you apply at Costco? Yes. Okay, apply at Costco. That's a good one. I'm thinking. Like, I can tell you, oh, you could go Target, Walmart, and all this other shit. But, like, those aren't. You're not going to be happy in those. We want to get you some like benefits that if it's going to be retail in the restaurant, it's going to be an enjoyable one. You just don't want to be anyone. So I'm going to tell you this: some of these companies offer so many benefits and things that really are amazing places to live. Great question. I've worked at universities. I've worked at for Fortune 500s. I've had contracts with startups. Um, I've worked at I mean, like I've had little jobs. If you know, like little jobs I've had to, like what kind of job you have had? Um, yeah, my first managerial position was for the Sherwin Williams Company, which is the largest paintings company in the world, basically selling paint. But I was a manager there, and I would advise you against working there. It was very unenjoyable. It was very boring, and I was only there for. I went through the managerial program, and the introductory managerial program. This is right after I got my degree, and then went to this, and um, it was just very boring for me. So I then ended up for a little while becoming a teacher, and then I got a position in higher education, and then from there I had a really good opportunity with a startup, and I did, and I was really successful with that. That's where I started making 6 figures. Um, from there, I had an opportunity to be an accountant, not just an accountant play, but a controller, which is like the accountant of a whole business. So I did that in Santa Ana on Warner, yeah, that is, and then um, I worked came from a startup in uh, like the Lakewood area to a a controller in Santa Ana. Then the startup in Lakewood hired me back. They thought I did such a good job. They offered me far more money, and So I basically parlayed the positions against each other, and so that I was successful at that. And then I did a position. Well, I became a certified project management professional, and I got a six-figure contract with the Fortune 500 that I worked. And then I also became a rabbi during the same period. And then I worked at a job for a couple of years. What is a rabbi? A rabbi is a teacher. And it just meant that I had done sufficient learning, having been going to classes for like 5 years. And I would get a synagogue every day. Um, the community considered me a learned individual that I should succeed. So that just meant that I studied with rabbis and under rabbis for a certain period of time, and then allows me to essentially teach on some topics shared with. Although I am still a young rabbi, I do my best to be a very human approach. And if there's anything on which I don't want to make a religious decision, I don't. But that has not come up yet. I'm asked on a daily basis questions from people on religion around the world, and I have yet to not answer any of them. So I feel religious questions. I feel technological questions. My background is in technology, but I'm also in education. I mean, I've done my best to be a very well-rounded person. So you can ask me questions in just about any field, and I can give you a very good answer. And the things that I can't, we're going to go and get you the best answer anyone in the world can give you, which is we're just going to go to AI. I am not afraid, and I am not concerned that I can't go to AI. If you go to today's experts, very few of them will go right to AI. Be like, you know what? I have AI knows, and we just go to AI together. So on any topic, whether it's a technology topic, a finance topic, literature topic, we can go to AI, and I'm at least going to know that information, and then I'm going to be able to give you my opinion on it as well. So you're going to have what I think is a much better answer than I could have given you 10 years ago as a teacher. When I would have students ask me questions in class 10 years ago, I mean, honestly, they would ask me questions I could answer them all. And there wasn't ever a question, fortunately, that any student ever asked me that I didn't know. But I wasn't the teacher at especially higher levels either. And I just would also say I was fortunate to be able to know the answers generally. Pardon me? I don't think it's a good idea to go to college. I don't think it's a good idea to go to college. Yeah, even though I have a college degree, uh, I wouldn't do it again. I would have immediately gotten a certification and gotten into the workforce. There are a lot of advantages to just working right away. Um, so someone like you, who, I mean, I get you. You're in a position where you're probably unemployed, you're probably living, you probably need a job, and the job that you're going to get isn't a job that's going to allow you to get out of the house. It's just going to be something that, like, you're going to be able to just pay yourself for, and that's fine. But you want to be able to get to a position where you can be like, hey, I'm on a six-figure job where I can work remotely and all these other things, and then I can teach you exactly how to do it. So how do we do that? You got to get yourself a certification. And so what do? You're going to get yourself a job at CPK, probably didn't. Okay, so then what happens? It's a fun place to work. I've never worked there. And frankly, I don't know of anybody. I know who works there, but I have seen a lot of testimonies of people who have worked there and have, like, read a lot about it. People love to fucking work there. And um, I've well, I don't. I've seen people who are. I see how they have smiles on their faces, positive, etc., etc. Okay, so what's that gonna do? It's gonna give you the amount of money that you need to be able to pay for your day-to-day needs. Maybe get a car, maybe get insurance, maybe be able to go on a date. Okay, but that's just in general. That's not like, hey, I'm gonna raise a child and buy a house and all that other kind of shit. And that kind of stuff is like fucking impossible right now from where you are because of a lot of reasons. Even if you had a college degree, even a graduate degree, it's difficult to just be able to afford a house in Los Angeles County. So we'll walk before we can. If you really want that, we can try to get them. But at this point, what you want to do is just get that little job, which is at In and Out or at CPK, something like that. Okay. So then, what are you going to be able to do? Then you're going to be able to use that money, and in your free time, what you want to do is start doing your certification. And what kind of certification you want to do? Really pretty easy. So the best certification between right now is the Salesforce certification. And why? Because it's going to be usable for a long time. It's not that hard to do. And if you pass the test, you will make $120,000. So that's a lot more than working at CPK or in and out. And that's where I want to be. I want to get you at that level. Now that level is still not like I when I was making that money, I had more money than I needed, but it still wasn't like I could make a huge mortgage payment. So just know that you will. But it's nice. It's nice to be able to go to a restaurant and not have to worry about the price. That's where you want to get. So, all right, Rabbi, how do we get you there? Well, you did the first thing, which is you're applying to little jobs. I'm not saying little jobs, but jobs that don't pay huge amounts of money, but have futures. So let's say it takes you 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years to get the certification. I mean, it might take you a year or two. But okay, let's say it takes that long. Okay, well, you're making money and you're gonna enjoy your work and you're gonna have friends and you're gonna have a girlfriend or boyfriend or if you don't want, you'll have what you want basically. And then you get to a point where you pass the test, and then you can apply for your real position. And then what? You will then be able to start working uh, for a company who basically do Salesforce software. And then what happens? You will have the opportunity to essentially write your own media. I mean, then you can really start making more money working for companies, getting in from 120,000 to 180,000 or to 200, and then you're like, then I'll be asking you basically. But that's the plan. And if you really want that, which you do and you can achieve, the first step that you need is a little bit of money to be able to pay for the certifications. Okay, so now what would you do? Well, apply for a few more positions. Let's think, like you had said, where else could you apply? Okay, Costco, that's a good one. Um, places I would, I would not avoid McDonald's, and here's why. McDonald's employs 1 in 10 Americans over the course of their lifetime, meaning everybody's working McDonald's. Now, I haven't worked at McDonald's, and I don't know anybody who's worked at McDonald's, but that's generally kind of been for some religious reasons and some other reasons. The thing that you may want is an opportunity to get a nice part-time job where they treat you with respect, and you'll get a good foundation. And you used to work at Chick-fil-A. That would have been that's the business. What did you think about working at Chick-fil-A? Okay, well then that's done for you. That's okay. Um, so McDonald's is going to be more fast-paced. So don't do that much. Um, look, I know you want to get to a point where you can just sit on your ass and do nothing, right? And get paid. Cool? Is that our goal? Excellent. Okay. So how do we get there? You get the little job. That'll allow you to pay for a Oh, just one moment. See what's happening in this Discord in this Telegram. Arnold, come to the Discord, dog. All right, like so. What will that need you to do? You get a little job, meaning part time, not making a lot, but at CTK, at maybe at Costco, maybe at In and Out, something like that. That'll allow you to pay for what you're going to need if you want to start being